I lost everything. My family gone from the cholera outbreak. In Russia, we succumb to a czarist social hierarchy, of which you cannot be relieved. As a peasant, you had to work as a serf for those above you. You had no choice otherwise. It was a miracle I was able to leave. My family died in 1919. I left in 1920. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I paid $30 to get into the ship. I went through strenuous testing, physically and mentally. Then, the real test began. The experience to America, coming to America is very terrible. Everyone was confined to a very small space called steerage. When one person got sick, everyone got sick.
Oh no. I think he's dead.
Over 10% of these passengers ended up dying on these voyages.
So is there anything positive about being on one of these ships? It seems like the risk of being on one of these was like almost enough to make you not want to go to America.
No, not at all. Within our stops that range from a week to a month, we would sing and dance and talk. After about 9 days of travel, I arrived at Ellis Island.
Guys, I think we've been here for over 1 week now. Don't you think it's time to get off this thing?
Finally, our time had come. We were first tested by having to walk up a flight of stairs with our luggage. They were testing us to see if we had trachoma.
You didn't pass. Make your way to the next stop.
Luckily, I passed the physical inspection. Those who did not had to spend extra time on the island just to pass the test. I then had to pass the 31 question. It was a oral test. 31 questions. Simple questions were asked, such as my name and age.
My name is Erbiet.
Once again, I passed. I paid my $25 to exit the island. Finally, I stepped foot in America. I traveled to the West Coast in looking for a job. I actually found work in a small mandarin farm in the West Coast.
He was a terrible worker. He couldn't understand a word I said. Pick the mandarins, buddy.
Fruit is allowed.
I still housed him, gave him food and such. Things ended up working out. But at first, our language barrier brought us confusion.
I learned English and things got better. I lived in a small tenement my boss gave me. It was small, but it was okay. Overall, I give my American experience 10 out of 10.